Spa is now open downtown, right in the heart of Chattanooga. A quick refresh, a clean escape, a little time for you. Simple, modern, and made to fit your day. Call, click, or walk in. Let's get you glowing.
The Perfect Line, weekdays at 3 on Local 3. We are on a very special excursion this morning. We've left the 3+U studios and we are at the Chattanooga Ballet where they are getting ready for this year's performance of the Nutcracker. So happy to be talking with the CEO and Artistic Director, Brian McSween, Mary Kate Pearson, who are taking a little bit of time away from rehearsal today. Are you all ready for this year's performances?
We're getting there quickly, yeah.
So. I said performances. For the general public, Brian, there are 3 or 4?
There are 4 performances, Friday evening, 2 on Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. And then we have our 2 student performances, which are open to students from all over the Hamilton County area that come to our performances on Thursday and Friday morning.
It's a time of year when we all have traditions, certainly, but I don't think you can be a full-fledged adult and not have a Nutcracker experience. It's something that's one of those check it off on your list. You have to go and see it in person at least once. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you two are performing. You, Mary Kate, will be the Sugar Plum. You, Kirsten.
I'll be the Cavalier.
Okay. So the two of you, I would imagine in ballet, chemistry is as much of what you're looking for as well as the technique itself. You two have danced this together for a number of years now, right?
This will be our 4th time dancing it together, so we've got a good amount of practice under our belts for sure.
How much are you practicing to get ready? We've interrupted your rehearsal a bit today to talk to you. What is a typical day like for y'all?
I mean, these are salaried full-time employees, right? These are not students. They're not part-time. They're full-time professional artists. So, and we're very excited at Chattanooga Ballet to employ the most full-time artists of any arts organization in the city. So their rehearsals are Monday through Friday, typically. We'll start with a ballet class in the morning to kind of prepare the body and continue to work on technique and things like that. And then we'll rehearse every day for a few hours, Monday through Friday. Sometimes they'll teach in the evening, and then sometimes we'll have rehearsals on Saturday because a lot of our students are also participating in the production, and their availability is only on Saturdays. So the company members will start joining the students sometime around Thanksgiving for rehearsals.
I want to talk about the Nutcracker itself and what you will kind of encourage us to look for when we're there at the Memorial Auditorium watching you in those performances. But I am curious about the fact that here y'all are as these professional dancers, like Brian was saying, to even be able to have the venue that Chattanooga offers. Not everyone gets that. There are talented dancers, but they don't get to make it their profession. Do you consider yourself, Pearson, lucky to have it?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I, for myself, would say I have one of the best jobs anybody could have. You know, get to do what I love, get to perform for others, and get to serve our own community is a once in a lifetime opportunity for sure.
I've watched the two of you dance before because I've been in that theater when y'all were on stage, and it defies logic to me how the two of you leap and are able to perform what you perform. Is there a part of your particular dance, Mary Kate, that is the most challenging?
I would say the end. It's a long pas de deux, and then he has a 1-minute variation, which is the only break I get, and then I have a 3-minute variation, and then I have to come back on stage at the end for all my turns. Like, the most challenging part is at the very end. So calves are cramping, out of breath. Yeah, that's definitely the hardest part.
Yeah, I've had my calves cramping before too, but not for the same reasons that you have, for sure. So how many turns do you do? Do you count them?
In a row, I think it's 16, about over 16 right in a row there at the end.
Wow.
But that's just in the one part at the end. She has a part at the end of her variation that has an additional 20 turns in it. And that's at the end of her pas de deux, which she's just, or at the end of her variation, which she's just spent 2 minutes, almost the entirety of it up on point. So, I mean, these guys are artist athletes, right? I have the pleasure of working with some of the greatest athletes in the city of Chattanooga, but they do it in a form that affects the soul and that is artistic in its inspiration and in its storytelling.
It does. There's no way that you can be in that theater and you hear the orchestra begin and you're taken back, or if you're a child, you're just grabbing all of it. The children are a big part of a Nutcracker experience, so much so that y'all have begun in recent years now to have like a pre-Nutcracker experience, right, called the Land of the Sweets.
Yeah, Land of Sweets is kind of kicks off our Nutcracker week, and it's a great opportunity for kids to be able to meet some of the characters from the performance. It's per its name, it's a Land of Sweets, so we have all kinds of treats for the kids, and one of our characters, Drosselmeyer, will come and read the story to kids, and it's all done at the Reed House, and so it's an incredible, beautiful setting. It's a great time. It's just a great way to kick off Nutcracker week.
You hear about actors who really feel their part when they put the costumes on. Do y'all transform a little bit when you put on the costumes? You're shaking your head quickly, Pierce.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's I like getting lost, into the character.
Yeah.
Being on stage, and it's like being completely separated from Kirsten and being the character of the Cavalier.
And even though the choreography clearly is laid out for you, there is, what you're going to do with each performance. Do you feel it differently? Is each performance that you do a little bit different?
Absolutely. I mean, ballet is, you are always aiming for perfection and knowing that you're never going to achieve it. So every day, you walk into the dressing room, you're like, man, I wish I had nailed that a little bit better, but it's okay because you get another chance and something might go better, something might go worse. And that's just kind of how it is.
Do you remember a time in your life before I'll let you run where it clicked with you, where you thought, I can do this. This is what I can do for my living. Do you remember that moment?
Yeah, I would say from a very young age, I really wanted to do this. Like, I don't know exactly how old I was, but I was very young. Like,
You've never known not doing it.
Exactly. It's everything I've done, and I can't imagine not doing it.
Same for you?
I knew I could do it when I signed the contract and got my first job. I was like, okay, we're going to do it.
There's a practical side of you, Mary Kate, for sure. Okay, so you can have your chance to come. Tickets have been on sale for a while now, so don't wait. Plus, Memorial Auditorium is wonderful, nice and big, but you want that good seat to really be able to have the full experience. So bring your children, bring your husband, bring your next door neighbor, and come and make the season one to always remember. Thanks for letting us come out.
Absolutely, you're welcome anytime.
You would think electricians would share electrician jokes, but they don't.
Do electricians listen to AC/DC or something more modern?
Right now, for a limited time, get $99 off a whole home surge protection.
I met Muhammad years ago when he first started here at Hamilton Place Mall. They're always good to work with, a lot of good staff, friendly. You feel at home with them.
You can come to Salmos, we can make it happen.